Hello friends, I'm the Pro and today we're going to talk about a new warrior that could appear in the next episode of Dragon Ball Daima. It's almost certain that Glorio wished for Goku and Vegeta to become adults again, but even if that happens, they might not defeat Goku so easily in this final battle, and you'll understand why. So stay with me in this video, which as you've already seen is epic, so I'm counting on your like, which is very important. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Well guys, there has been a lot of talk about Glorio's wish. Some think he wished for what Arinsu asked for, others like me believe he asked for everyone turned into children by Gumar to return to normal. But regardless of what the wish is, we have to remember that Gumar is the main villain who has the tertian eye, and he has not yet been defeated. And next, even with Super Saiyan 4, Goku was not able to defeat Gumar because of the third eye, which from what we have seen gradually increases its power as the fight progresses, acting as a kind of Zenkai for the Saiyans, but much more dangerous because Zenkai only works when the Saiyan goes through a near-death experience, whereas the third eye does not. The user of the tertian eye just needs to suffer a few attacks for him to overcome the opponent, absorbing their powers and energy for himself. At least that's what I noticed watching Goku's fight against Gumar, who was able to make Goku lose all of his transformations and return to his base form. So you don't have to be a genius to realize that even adult Goku and Vegeta can't be too confident against Gumar. The power of the tertian eye really shouldn't be underestimated. So what's the solution? Fusion, guys, exactly. But it's not Potara or Metamora fusion, but rather the fusion of insects, which are the insects sold in the Makai world. Guys, these insects work like Potara earrings. If they are consumed at the same time, they will fuse the warriors. But unlike the earrings, which can only fuse 2 people because they are a pair, the insects can be consumed by up to 3 warriors. In other words, they can fuse up to 3 people. Many will ask, but how will Goku and Vegeta fuse if Goku let the insects fall in the battle against Gumar? Well, it's very simple, guys. That's not a problem, because nothing stops them from finding each other. Guys, it's a fact that Dragon Ball Daima came to expand the horizons of the franchise, enhancing a world that was totally unknown to us, which is the Makai Kingdom. Little had been said or shown about this world, and what we saw was only a small part in filler episodes of Dragon Ball Z at most. In addition to all this, Dragon Ball Daima also canonized Super Saiyan 4 and gave Vegeta Super Saiyan 3, which for a long time the Prince of the Saiyans suffered bullying from fans for not having this transformation. So Dragon Ball Daima has only been enriching the story, with Red Porunga, Neva, and much more. So why not a new type of fusion? Now we come to the key point of this video. What would this fusion be like? Well guys, we're talking about a fusion with demonic insects, so it would be a demonic fusion, a Makai fusion. This fusion could have some demonic characteristics, like pointy ears or a black aura. I think it would be very epic, like Xeno Gogeta. If this really happens, it would be a new layer to Dragon Ball, a new possibility for the future. If the fusion with the insects is more powerful than the earrings and the dances, they could use it again against Black Frieza himself. And how long would this fusion last? Well guys, considering that Gogeta came after Vegito and lasts half an hour, which is half the time of the earrings, we can imagine that the fusion of the insects lasts half the time of the Gogeta fusion. That is 15 minutes, guys, exactly. Now, what will happen to Arinsu since her wish to be Queen of Makai will not come true? Well, she will have the same fate as her brother Dagetsu. She will be frustrated, but unlike him, she will not be arrested. She will continue to do experiments in Makai, and maybe in the future she will try to become Queen of Makai again. Or go in search of the tertian eye, right? With that, the throne of the Makai Kingdom will be vacant. Who will take over this position? I believe it will be King Kadan, Panzi's father. After all, he is already the king of the third demon kingdom. Not to mention that he helped a lot in the battle against Gumar. What he did against the military police of the first Makai world was absurd. He was one of the most outstanding characters in that fight. In my opinion, King Kadan was one of the best characters in Dragon Ball Daima. The guy is awesome, charismatic, and a very well-built character, so I think he will be the Supreme King. The next episode will be released tomorrow. Let's just take a look at the preview to get even more excited. In the preview of the episode, we see Arinsu celebrating something, as if her plan had worked. But one thing that is clear here is that she hasn't changed at all. Her appearance remains the same, and apparently her power too. So without a doubt, Glorio didn't wish for what she wanted, and we also see Glorio observing the spheres. And the red Porunga is also shown in the last scene of the preview. Why didn't he leave? What could have happened, guys? We know that after making a wish, the dragon god leaves, scattering the dragon spheres, but it seems that this didn't happen, could never have something to do with it. The only time a dragon god remained outside the spheres after a wish was at the end of Dragon Ball GT, where Shenron appeared without having been summoned and then left with Goku taking the spheres with him. Will something similar happen in this episode? I only know one thing. I'm very excited for the next episode, and you? So that's it, guys. Don't forget to like it, it's very important, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any news. I'll say goodbye to you here. I'm gone.